My property. You can't touch. The last time we saw the narrow gauge engines, Duncan was in a doozy. He had crashed into Sir Handel, and both of them ended up hurt. Sir Topham Hatt wasn't happy with his new engine, Duncan, as he had only caused mischief so far. But this incident wasn't all Duncan's fault. It was inconvenient that his brakes gave in. Sir Topham Hatt stuttered his words before he could begin. Duncan! Oh, now what happened here? Exclaimed Sir Topham Hatt. Well, sir, he began, but he was got off by Sir Topham Hatt. Duncan, that was a perfect set of But he instead walked away. Still very cross at Duncan. So the workmen worked hard to get them separated. By the next week, things were still the same. As Duncan reversed back into his shed, Skarloey pitched in. Why are you looking so sad? He questioned. It's that Sir Topham Hatt, who is always on my case. Like there was nothing I could have done about my brakes, and if I'd used those points, I would have derailed, meaning it wasn't my fault, he argued. Well, Skarloey moaned. I remember when Sir Topham Hatt would be mad at me for things that weren't my fault, and I bet you that if you asked every engine on this island, they'd have an answer. Skarloey watched as Gordon rushed by proudly with the express. I bet you even Gordon had had a time like this with Sir Topham Hatt. But Duncan could only digress. The next morning, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. He walked up to Duncan crossly. Duncan, you need to take a passenger train at 8, which is in an hour, so get your pistons all stretched out so you can take the train without strain and get hurt, he said with a grin. Duncan suspiciously looked into Sir Topham Hatt's eyes. Something had seemed wrong, but he ran off as soon as he could. The clock had struck 5, and Duncan finally came into the station. Duncan thought everything was well when he saw Sir Topham Hatt standing tall on the platform. Duncan, you are right on time, conveniently enough, he said. You need to pick up some slat cars full of slat. I don't want to, sir, said Duncan with a sulk. I'd rather not. Fine then, meet me at Crovansgate's shed. We are going to talk, said Sir Topham Hatt. I'd also rather not. I'm looking forward to resting. And he steamed away. Sir Topham Hatt wasn't going to take this attitude of his nicely. At Crovansgate, the clock had struck 7. When Sir Topham Hatt arrived, he wasn't happy at all. Duncan, what do you love the most about yourself? Said Sir Topham Hatt, staring at his funnel. It's my funnel, sir, and definitely not this wobbly wheel, he commissioned. Well, Duncan, he began. Don't expect to have it tomorrow, then, he had said. Well, sir, I like to say, my property, you can't touch, he argued. And neither can anyone else. You hear me? We'll see about that one, Duncan. We'll see.
Roll the credits.
A Thomas the Tank Engine Fan production.